On to you Capricorns. Okay, so you Capricorns have the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the Nine of Wands. I don't have to even look at the card to know. That's just, you know, getting more familiar with my cards. But so for you Capricorns, right? There's a sense of you Capricorns very much so escaping. There's some sort of job offer here, or a love offer. Some sort of love offer that's happening. The Eight of Pentacles represents the offering. The person coming to you Capricorns and being like, hey, you want to hang out? I like you. You want to get together? And the Nine of Wands represents you Capricorns being like, nah, right? The Fool, the Nine of Wands, you Capricorns are like, nah, no thank you. Because either because you have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups, either you've known them and they're coming back, and you may get the Six of Cups later when I clarify some of these cards, or this really represents you Capricorns of two things with that. Three things. It's either you told them no because you saw their disposition and you didn't want to have anything to do with it, right? Because you saw how they were living. You started to get to know them, ask them questions. You didn't like it. Where you are in your life where you don't want to date anybody, or it's a situation for you, right, where those two dispositions, you're walking away either because of them or where you are in your life. But I don't necessarily think that it's where you are. I see that it's them. You're getting to know them, asking them questions, certain things didn't really add up. The Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, right? Or like, oh yeah, and the third one, it could have been an ex coming back, right? So far, I don't necessarily think that it's an ex. I don't see that. I don't have the Six of Cups anywhere here. Maybe in the as I begin to clarify, because I don't know. That's the thing that people don't understand. I don't know up until I read this stuff. I don't. I don't know. So generally, I don't know, right? But the thing about it is that with that being said, but I just see that you Capricorns see this as a disaster. Like, you don't want to have to deal with them. And I'm seeing that this isn't someone that you already know. I'm seeing that this is someone that you know that is new, brand new, right? You don't want to have anything to do with them because this person didn't have anything. They didn't have anything whatsoever, right? They were trying to make it seem like they had something, right? They were giving you some sort of love offering and stuff like this. In other words, they were trying to tell you that they would want to get to know you and they want to hang out. And they're not. Upon asking them, you found out that they are a hyena. The reason why is because the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. They can't really offer love long term. They don't really have what it takes to be in a relationship. Let's get into why. Because because the Three of Cups represents, number one, they're probably trying to stop you when you said no. They're trying to be persistent. Number two, with the Three of Cups, because for you Capricorns that already did this, I'm sure you're going to be able to let me know. And for you Capricorns that want to know why, and you're kind of on this situation now where you haven't gone to hang out with them yet, but you want to know why it's best that you probably shouldn't. The Three of Cups, at first, everything is going to start off cool. Four of Wands, things will be romantic at first, right? Everything is going to start off amazing, as it usually does, right? But then, right, the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, they start to move too quickly. they start to move very quickly. And then the next thing you know, they start telling you things, but they're making it seem like they control you, Capricorns. They run you, right? And what I mean when I say control, I'm not talking about influence, right? Where it's a limited amount of control, but it's not like anything that impedes on your lifestyle or your quality of life. It's just a little bit of control, because that's what influence is, just a minimal amount of control. That's not what they on. They want to use their money, if they have any money, that is, or whatever position. Maybe they want to use the relationship as leverage over you to be able to tell you what to do. That's when the problem's gonna start, because that's what happens. I say about when you first get to know somebody, from my own experiences, it's probably about a month in, right? Getting to know them, talking to them, feeling them out, courting them, is when things start to happen, right? Around a month. And then over time, it started to shorten down from a month. Now it doesn't even last a couple of hours. So the thing about it is that, so this person would have pulled some form of skullduggery with you, Capricorns. For you Capricorns that haven't experienced hanging out with them yet, they only want to hang out with you and things work out well right now. At some point, they're planning to switch up on you. And for you Capricorns, that have already been through this, you know why. It's because it went downhill soon. If not a month, and it's sooner, okay then, whatever it happened. It went downhill. When it went downhill, when it started to go downhill, it went downhill very quickly for you Capricorns. I'm sure you Capricorns will be able to let me know in the comment section. Please do. And then you have the Justice and the Temperance. No need to get revenge. Just do your best to leave them alone. The Justice represents they're doing that, the same thing to other people. The Temperance represents you need to be patient, because the Justice represents they will be served that same, they may not necessarily be served the same thing back, but they are going to get themselves into a dysfunctional relationship very soon, a big one, because the two major arcanas popped out right next to each other, Temperance and Justice, Libra, Sagittarius, right? So what this represents here, this is two peas in a pod. They deserve each other. This is a match made in dysfunction, and they deserve each other, because that person who you Capricorns was trying to get to know, who proved themselves to be a hyena, they can't make it work with anybody who would prove themselves to be functional. They couldn't make it work with you Capricorns. The two of you are not the same species, if you know what I mean. Y'all are they're hyenas, you're lions or lionesses. Don't even worry about that. So let's clarify the Temperance. Two of Pentacles, Moon, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. To clarify the Temperance, right? The Two of Pentacles, the Moon, it is frustrating a little bit walking away. What happened to you is frustrating, but at the same time, don't you worry about it. Still excommunicate from them. The Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, because these people right now, Capricorn, will say anything to get you Capricorns to come back. Because you ghosting wasn't a part of their plan. You sticking around and the relationship goes downhill and it valleys was a part of the plan. Because their main focus is control. It's not about building anything with you. Where the two of you work, you have some form of finances, y'all are investing somehow, Y'all are handling your business. That's not what it is. This is about control. Generational wealth. What kind of generational wealth is going to be had with somebody who wants to sabotage and tear down the wealth every time the wealth would potentially, you know what I mean, get created? You know what I mean? So they out here wilding out, but that's pretty much it for now. You Capricorns really just have to watch out for yourselves, right? And matter of fact, let's clarify the justice. You have the Two of Cups, the Empress, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and then you have the Tower card. To clarify it for you, Capricorns, the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Page of Cups, again, all they're going to be able to do at this point, if they get you on the phone, if they see you face to face, if they text you, they're going to tell you lies. The Page of Cups, they're going to tell you lies. They give you an illusion, tell you some stuff that's not real. They don't actually mean that they're going to treat you correctly. Not really. The Two of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Empress represents, once again, you know, you're in a situation where you understand what type of time it is. Don't fall for the antics, right? The Ten of Pentacles and the Tower right here. And the thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but you Capricorns, I'm sure you're at peace with this would have been connection not connecting. I'm sure a lot of you Capricorns are like, yo, you dodged one. You're better off without this person than you are. This person is confused, what I'm picking up. They don't necessarily know what they want, where they want to go. They don't want to, you know, you got to have a sense of direction. You must have direction. In order for anyone to be successful in a relationship, it must have clarity. This is why I say that a lot of these relationships, they're not going to work. You're going to see a lot more single people. And whether they're single because they're decent and they were never chosen, or whether they're single because of their dysfunction, you're going to see a lot more single people popping up, right? Excluding the people who are functional that was just never chosen. You're going to see why a lot of people who are single because they can't make it work with a significant other. They can't make it worth it also with having somebody else, because they're terrible at communication, you know, poor at communication. And communication is one of the most optimal things that you need for a relationship. To be able to give someone a piece of your mind, that it's not optional. You must be able to do that. Why? Because then there's no beef. When you tell the person, well, this is what I was thinking, right? That is going to free up a lot of issues from you, from you having to have it, so that they get resolved, because this is what it is. So that's it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I just want to go ahead and say thank you. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K, right? Like I've been saying. I want to see if it's possible for me, you know. I'm at 15,500 and change. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace. Come through and get the readings.